When I was working for Wells Fargo that you mentioned, I was making a 6-figure salary. And I was 24. I was 24 at the time. So I'm like, nah, buddy, I'm going to go out and get my Beamer, right? No. After a year, and I was pretty much their top salesperson. After a year, I said, Mom, Dad. And it was actually 11 months, because if I would have stayed to the 12th month, I would have gotten $40,000 more. And I said, Mom, Dad, I'm going to work for Westchester. Like, you're doing what? I think my salary at the time was $32,000. You do the math. Yeah, it's okay to be different, right? By the way, my motto is make a difference, be the difference. So yeah, I was being different. Sometimes that board of directors is important, but my parents allowed me. I mean, I'm a young professional, and I made that decision. I didn't feel fulfilled in that capacity. Wasn't where my passions were. Guess what? Do you think I'm happy what I'm doing now? Raise your hand if you think I'm happy. Absolutely. Raise your hand if you think I'd be happy if I was still working there. Yeah, no. I would be making mad cash and being miserable. Woohoo! No. Guys, do the 5 Ps of chasing stars. Yeah, it's hard work, but it's rewarding. So the positive reframe is important. Have the positive thoughts. When I left that job, if I had some negative thoughts going on, I would not even be close to where I am today. Not even. So the positive thoughts is the second P. Positive actions is the third P. I used to, when I graduated from Gettysburg, I went out to Pittsburgh to work at a university. I gave one of my information sessions. I worked in admissions. I gave one of my information sessions, and to be quite honest, I had the same energy then as I do now. Well, there was an associate director in the audience, and she, let's just say, didn't have a similar style of delivery than I did. You could tell in the audience, the students were just pumped up to come. They're like, yeah. I overheard that associate director later talking to a coworker saying, oh my God. That was before LMG. Oh my God. I feel like I was just in a Saturday Night Live skit. It wasn't a good thing. I overheard that. How could I have handled that? What are some possibilities? Cry. Yep. What are some other things? Said something to her. What might I have said? How rude?
Did you think it was funny?
Did you think it was funny? Oh, that's a kind of cool little spin on it. Did you think it was funny? That's funny. That's awesome. What else? Anything else? I saw a hand back here.
Or a mean name.
Okay, so you would have called her a mean name. That you obviously have that right as an individual. Yes?
I was going to say you could have like let it affect you, like you could have changed the way that you did it, you know, because like she didn't like it, so, you know.
So I could have totally changed it without even saying anything. I could have been that admissions counselor. Yes, please come to my school. You know what I ended up doing? I said, thank you so much for that feedback. You know, I overheard what you were saying to Lisa. And next time I would love to hear that from you. What kind of feedback or advice would you give me going forward? I wish I could have counted all the ums. In the back of my head, I'm like, oh yeah, baby, I got her where I wanted her. And guess what? My principles, do you think I broke them? Nope. If I would have called her that name, it would have felt darn good at the time, but it wouldn't have helped the situation. I actually then ended up continuing my style. And I tracked those students. What percentage of those students came to that university, do you think?
90.
If the average is about, it's usually around 30% matriculation from it was 60. 60%. What would have happened to that university if I changed my style? Folks, sometimes the truth is from within and you need to seek a little bit deeper to find the truth. There's positive thoughts and positive actions. My mother told me, I'm too happy. People are going to think you're fake. Who's going to want to be around happy people? Yeah. And believe me, I put a little bit more emphasis on that. You know, she didn't use all that tone. But, of course, the lens that I heard it from is exactly how I heard it. You know what? People have their own frame of references. You know. What did I say in the beginning? What do you have control over? Your attitude. So I said, thank you very much, Mother, but I'm going to keep going with it. All of these things in your leadership journey, in your finding your fulfillment in your own world, is finding who you are inside. And it's through the 3 Ps, the power to the positive. What is it? The power to the... Those 3 Ps are vital. What are the 3 Ps?
Positive reframe, positive thoughts, positive goals, positive
You got it. You got it. Now the hard part is you got it in your brain, you got it in your mouth. Now you need to get it in your actions. Everything that you do. Not just some of the time. It's tough. It's a tough journey. But I'm going to leave you with this one message because I think I am just about out of time. 1 minute. You have 1 minute? Okay. I'm going to take it home, folks. You can't successfully chase stars if you're hanging in a rain cloud, folks. This is a quote that I kind of made up myself, and it is, the sky is not the limit. It is only the beginning. Your job is to shoot for the moon and play among the stars. And that is where you will find your fulfillment in life.